The Battle of Antietam on September 17, 1862, the bloodiest battle of the Civil War was fought. More lives were lost on this day than any other day in the history of the country. The North and South were fighting over possession of the Miller Farm cornfield. General Robert E. Lee was the leader of the Confederate Army. He had his men positioned along the banks of the country lane. The general for the Union Army was George B. McClellan. This general had a scout that had gotten a copy of the Confederate Army's plan. This was very helpful for the Union. Bullets rained down the Confederate soldiers. The Union soldiers broke through the line and killed thousands. The country lane where the Confederates were hiding became known as the Bloody Lane because all the people who died there. More than 23,000 men were killed, wounded, or missing in this battle. But the Confederate Army was not finished. They would go on to fight another bloody battle with the Union Army known as the Battle of Gettysburg. The Panama Canal. In the early 19,000s, the United States decided they wanted to build a canal that would connect the Atlantic and the Pacific Oceans. Ships would not have to travel as far. This would make the travel and the trade between the oceans much faster. France has tried to do the same thing 20 years earlier. They weren't able to do it. In 1903, the land of Panama belonged to the country of Colombia. President Theodore Roosevelt tried to pay Colombia for the strip of land so they could build the canal. The government of Colombia didn't think it was enough money for the land. President Roosevelt was upset. He knew there was a group of rebels from Panama that wanted to separate from Colombia. President Roosevelt decided to help them. He sent ships that prevented the Colombian army from letting in Panama. Panama won without a fight. Panama sold the strip of land to the United States. Building the canal was a lot of work. Jungles had to be cleared and a lot of land has to be moved. Workers also had to fight the mosquitoes. Mosquitoes transmitted terrible diseases. Finally, an army doctor got rid of the mosquitoes by not allowing them to breed. The first ship sailed through the Panama Canal in August of 1914.